Right guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the first video of the new year for me. If you don't know, I had the dreaded COVID again, so it's twice I've had it, which was basically knocked me for six really the second time as well. Just had constant headaches, so this is the only real opportunity I've had to really do one, to do a video really, to be truthful. So hopefully, you know, everything will go alright. I'm just going to show you the tank obviously, how the corals are doing, what the plans are for this year really, and also a little treat which you've probably already seen, of Ross, the bearded reef, that he's doing the Pico challenge. If you don't know about it, get over to Ross's Instagram channel and you'll definitely see what it is. And basically it's a Pico challenge, which is a 5 litre, anything under a 5 litre Pico tank. You've got to either make it yourself or buy it flat pack. Head over to his channel, you'll definitely see what I mean. It's by a company, I think it's called Pico T, if I'm not mistaken. I've bought one, Jay's bought one, and Paul's bought one, and obviously Ross has. And I think there's about 20 odd people, 25 people are on board with it. And I think it's going to be great. Basically, you're just going to do your own thing with it, see what you want to do, put what you want in your own corals and stuff. And yeah, it's a bit of fun. So really looking forward to see what people do. And I think it's going to be a good little bit of banter as well, to be able to see, especially on Friday night live streams, see what people have done. So yeah, head over there to Ross's channel and you'll see. But heading into the tank, everything's going really well. Done all the water testing, the water parameters, they've all come back good. I've ordered the ICP test. I'm going to obviously keep doing them every 4 months, which I've been doing, and I'm going to test it obviously January and then April and stuff like that. But all the fish and everything, the corals are doing well, so that's a good sign. I've moved the frag rack, which was here, I've moved that onto the back. These, basically the hammer, I've actually fragged, so now there's two head ones and a single head. So they're looking good, they're healing. I've done them about 4 or 5 days ago. So yeah, really happy with the way they turned out. This Monte is a piece of this one. I always forget what the name of it is. So that's a good sized chunk. I've started to completely frag and it started to stick onto the actual frag rack. And these always forget the names of them. They're doing really well. One thing that is doing massive in the tank is this Hollywood Stunner. It was the size of what, a 10p piece when I got it, only what, maybe 2 months ago, and it's absolutely massive now, guys. I've just stuck it there to be truthful because somebody said to me they do have sweeper tentacles, big sweeper tentacles. Well, just look at the size of that at the back. I put it there just to be out of the way, and it's growing absolutely massive. So hopefully it's going to grow further out that way as opposed to this way, because I don't want it coming anywhere near the torches. So fingers crossed it'll do that. And heading straight onto the torches, as you can see, guys, all the torches are doing really well. This Holy Grail is just loving life there. The flow, it just loves it. Yeah, it's massive, absolutely massive. Well, you can see, just look at it there. This Dragon Soul, all of a sudden seems to have developed more and more heads, which is a good sign. And the Indo, which I'm going to be obviously fragging maybe soon, maybe March. I'm going to be fragging that and stuff. Then we have the Bubble Tip Anemone, which is there. It's growing massive. I've had this, I've said before, guys, for donkeys. I've had it long time. And as you can see, just look at the size of it. It just seems to have settled in that place, and it just loves life there now. This, if you remember this one here, this one was dying. This Aquaforest stroke Millie, I think. And just look at the colour that's come back. All of a sudden, I was ready to throw this, and it's just took on a new lease of life. and now it's developing more and more heads, and it's growing really good now. Really happy with the way that's turned out. As for the rest of it, all the stylopoda, this, just look at it, it's nearly coming out the tip of the water now. It's about an inch and a half off the tip. That's all the bits that broke off it as well. I also gave a few away to a fellow reefer who came to the house. This Miyagi taut, just growing really nice, starting to spread, as you can see, and it's going into a proper, really good little colony now. So I'm really happy with the way that's developing. Same as this one. This is a little piece of that which I've shown you before. And overall, guys, every little bit of it is growing really nice. This Miller, just look at the colour of that now. Greens, pinks, purples, it's got everything in it. It's really stunning. And then we have this rainbow at the back here, and that's growing really good. All of a sudden, this Decadia here, I need to actually take out, or I need to snap it, because if I can maybe get it there, you can see that this Monte here and this Miyagi taut is growing into it. So I need to really snap the top part of this off and just let it grow. As you can see, it's spreading all on the rock. But I've said before, and I'll say it again, it's just I've spread it, I've put them all close together, and now I'm suffering, you know, with it all. This barley green slimer is doing really well. Loving life there. The flow of it and the polyp extension is stunning. And as for the rest of it, the Monte, this Monte now is starting to curl up, I've said before, and the clams are all just loving life. This Scully, now that I feed this every 2 days, 2 or 3 days, it's just so puffed up. Looks like a donut, big donut. It's absolutely loving life. And then the Gonioporas, which they are really coming on. What I think I might have to do is I might have to move this, because if you look, I think this Gonioporas are actually stinging. I didn't know Gonioporas actually stung, but when I've done some research, they do have a slight sting to them, I believe. So I think I'm gonna have to move it, because as you can see, you see some white bits there, and I think that's just where it's been stung slightly by the gonny. So I'm gonna move that. And then we have this little candy cane just here. This hammer, not doing too good. Really don't know what's happened to this hammer, to be truthful. I mean, it was okay, and then all of a sudden it's just retracted. It's not actually polyp bailing, it's just retracted. Don't know, I really don't know why. It's a very strange one for sure, but we'll see how it goes. And then we have the rainbow chalice. That's growing really nice. Colours on it are really nice. So hopefully it'll start to spread all over that plug. And then we have the Zoa Island. So, and the Zoa Island is doing good. And then this green Monte, which seems to have started to take off here. Yeah, looking really good. And then we have the Gold Rush chalice, and it's just spreading all on the sand. That I'm actually going to snap these parts off, just this part around here, and frag it and put it on for some frag plugs. But overall, guys, the tank is doing really good. Like I said before, really happy with the way things are going with it. Few issues I'm going to address, I think, is the dosing. Now, in this tank, obviously, as the corals grow, they're going to take more of the nutrients, more supplements and stuff like that. Now, at the moment, I'm on, obviously you all know I'm on the Aquaforest, but I think it's getting a little bit too much now, because at the moment, I've moved it up, and now I'm dosing around 260, 280 mil a day of each component. So obviously, as you can imagine, it's not about the cost, it's about more of like doing it. I mean, so I've got the 5 litre jerry cans in the sump, and I'm basically filling them up every 16 days or so. So obviously sometimes you forget, And you know, obviously it's a nightmare then, because you've got to recalibrate, as you've got to recirculate it, recalibrate it, and stuff like that. So, my plan. I know a lot of people on here and people who watch me are actually using reef elements. After speaking to Dom at Kraken Corals, he says, you know, he runs it on his tanks, and he swears by it, as well as Jay from Jay's Real Reef. He swears by it as well. And a lot of people who I do speak to say that they love the reef elements. So I think once I run out of the solutions in there, I think I've got about enough for 1 or 2 more batches. So maybe in the next month or so, I think I'm going to start, and I'm going to change over to dosing reef elements. Now let me know what you think, whether you think I should do it, or whether you think I should just continue to keep using the Aquaforest. I know it's done me good, and my tank's obviously stable with it all. Whether you think there might be some sort of issue of a changeover or not, or let me know what your thoughts are if you dose reef elements. Be interested to know people's perspectives on it and different opinions. Obviously, we all have different opinions of what we use and what's best. But I think just because it's taking too much supplements in the tank now, taking too much in, I think it's just, plus it will be cost effective. After speaking to Dom, the amount of what I'm dosing, I believe is like 260, 280 a day. Dom said that he spoke to the guy, and I'd only have to dose around 65, I think he said, 65 mil a day. And it's only 2 part as well, so instead of having 3 containers, I'll only have to have the 2 as well. So for me, it does seem probably the better choice. But like I said, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Whether you think I should swap or just stick to one and all. But I was also contemplating getting a calcium reactor as well. Basically, I know how to set them up. I know how they work out and stuff. But for me, it's about the space. I mean, obviously, we all know at the back, I've got no space at the back there to put one in. Really, the only other option is to maybe take that's the reagent for the cage keeper, and that's the auto top off. But maybe to just run the calcium reactors here, put it here, and then just have it fed into it that way. Maybe do it that way. I have looked into it, and for a good quality one, you're looking at it is an expensive setup. You're looking at over £1,000 for a good setup of a calcium reactor. But I do know that you'll make that back for sure, because you won't really need to be buying all the reagents. You won't really need to, you know, be investing as much into the stuff. So definitely something to look into maybe for the future for me, because I think that's probably the way I'm going to be going. I'm just going to be letting everything grow out really, especially over. I want the SPS to be growing out more this year, and then obviously, like I said, especially the Indo torch. This has 2 or 3 heads pointing downwards, so we're having a bit of issues with the bubble coral as well. So I think I need to cut them off and frag them, and then obviously get rid of those ones, and that produces a little bit of space for the bubble coral not to be stung, because there's only probably going to be one winner, and that's going to be the torch. So yeah, like I said guys, a few things that I'm going to be thinking of doing maybe this year, implementing it this year. I don't know where I'm going to go 100%, but I think at the moment, I think I'm probably going to go the reef element route and get rid of the things. But like I said, let us know what you think, and yeah, leave the comments below, and obviously I'll definitely read them all and I'll get back to you. But like I said guys, just a quick overview of the tank. Don't forget, get over to Ross's YouTube channel and his Instagram, and you'll see exactly what he's doing, the Pico Challenge. It's really going to be really good. I was going to show you it this video, but I'm not going to, because I'm still in the process of putting it up, and I've had a little bit of a leak on one section, so I've glued that. But I'll show you on the next video. Also, get over to Aquaprint as well. if you do buy one of those Pico tanks, he's actually doing the it's like a media basket. Absolutely fantastic. And the really good thing is that for every one of them that is sold, he's going to be donating, him and Ross are going to be donating £1 to cancer research. So that's a well worthy cause. We all know people obviously who's suffered with cancer before, and obviously I've dealt with that issue before. So great cause, fantastic things from Aquaprint and Ross to do that. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for your continued support. If you've not already done so, if you would consider clicking the like, I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. I'm on my way, I'm at 600 now. So all you people who are not subscribed, if you really think about subscribing so I can just keep doing more of these content and stuff like that for you guys. And don't forget, if you don't already do so, tune in to us on Friday night live streams. Last one was last week. Jay's Real Reef did his very first one. So if you've not already checked that one out, go and check it back on his channel. It was a really good live stream and he done really well. So this week I think it's on Paul's channel, Fish Palace. So head over there for this Friday, 8 PM, and yeah, for a bit of reefing fun and a bit of a good banter and good chat. So once again, guys, thanks for your continued support. Quick look on the tank, and don't forget, leave your comments below what you think I should do. And until next time, guys, happy reefing, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys.